just feel like talking while I do this work that nobody just wanted to talk about how there's a strange happening. I mean, one video that has the title, right, the heading, the beginning of the word is money, and it gets 301 views in 3 days. I noticed the videos that they put the words money or sex or what else? War, war and death gets a lot of views, and even that video got 14 likes. What was so interesting about the way that a silver dollar sounds, because it's silver. I mean, they still make silver dollars today, I'm sure, but they don't circulate them. You have to buy silver dollars because they're not worth just $1 for a silver dollar. A solid silver dollar costs probably more because it weighs a certain amount an ounce, and it costs a certain amount an ounce right now. I'm talking about the ore, the metal. And it's just interesting. I tried to understand how money was manipulating human energy into being something, whatever it was at the time, when men and women set out to mine gold. And what they did was they stamped the gold right into money. And then you had money in your pocket. And that's just I think, kind of trips me out. Because you do other things like make tacos or cut wheat, grow and cut wheat to make money. But it's not making money. You're making food there, right? But we still say making money. But they used to literally go out and make money by mining the the literal um, ore. Pardon me, I live in the mountains and we've got some pollen and I need to blow my nose, so you get to wait. There is no pause button. I'm not advanced enough to have even Kleenex next to my table. So you're not, um, I mean, I do have plenty of toilet paper thanks to the people that know how to live out there, man. Toilet paper is the answer to all of our prayers. Why? It's written right on. It's a paperback. It's written right on there, the ultimate truth. You can see every bit of the ultimate truth just inlaid on the pages. It's the bestseller when we were in an emergency. It's all you need to know. Anyway, getting back to um, I have no idea. It's official. No, I was talking about like trying to do this work here, the stuff that I'm doing on YouTube. I know that's just, I know when it's bad. I'm an entertainer and it's time to make money, right? And I think it's useless that social media, I mean, I would never say this, right, as somebody who, but of course it's a place where I said social media, it's not anti-social media, so the people over there that, oh man, Shiitake Williams, and who else? Tom Brokaw. That's how the last time I watched the news, um they get paid a lot, and whoever is putting it all together, right? They have their man, how many houses and what island do they live on? And so that's anti-social media, though. It's the anti-social media because we never see those fucking people. We can't say, well, are you going to be cruising across? Because I'm going near Oklahoma too. Can we meet in the middle and maybe we'll just join up? Sure, yeah, we'll it doesn't happen. You'll never see Shiitake Williams or any of their camera crew, whoever they are. But now we have social media, and and the money can be hooked into it now. Does anybody have any money? Because I get a lot better. I admit, if there is a human energy hooked behind it, like some people claim, it would have to be love because that's the only energy I know. And yeah, I admit it creates less stress. Like, boy, this money, whatever that it is with the bill, whose bill? But anyway, we have to pay those, and when we can't pay them, it makes us feel like shit. And you'd rather be appreciated for the the feeling that you achieved within yourself. But if all you can achieve is a bad feeling because you couldn't pay a bill, I've lost something. And it's like, okay, wait a minute, give me a break here. And I think it does have to do with love, losing love. I didn't have kids in my life, so there's that chance gone away. But I refuse to believe that. I mean, I see something wrong on the planet with people's love ability, but they keep having kids, and um, love and achieving that higher intelligence system, like turn it on, and now you're operating, knowing knowing what that is. You are that. Um, uh, it lets go. It lets go. It lets go, and it's like every moment. Really, the best way to experience is like music is a constant let go. Even though it's a constant repeat. I mean, it's just a program here, and we repeat, but we let go of every note, and there's a space in between that makes it everything that it is. And it's a human quality. It's one of the most human qualities when it's completely left to its to vibrate at its highest frequency, to really do what it wants to do, which that's its purpose, is to be love. So getting back to uh that's just a human quality. um and but ever The problem is getting going away from that human quality, and being clueless about what it is, and not trusting that there is that intelligence that we're heading towards, and everything teaches us about it. And it is about focus and what we want and stuff like that. And some people do it easier than others, and it's kind of it can be blinding when some people are just it, because it's tricky. It doesn't mean that they've turned into a yes, it means that they're very much turned into a god, and they are they know it. But then that's where the most misunderstanding happens between people. Um, because there's hungry people. There's hungry ghosts is what they're called. And I'm not getting any support from anybody. That's just one of the main things that I wanted to say right now. Is like not that not that I'm advertising anything amazing. I know that I've done better on Facebook, to where if I would have tagged on like every once in a while saying, "Hey, I need $5 here and there," to 500 people. If 500 people gave me $5, how much is that? That's $250 or something like that. I don't know. Somebody does math better than me, but that's a lot of money to me. I've managed to carve. Pardon me while I have to scratch my itch. That's a lot of money to me. I've managed to carve out this simple life, and I'm thinking, fuck, I would love to be able to share a simple life. I mean, it can be better, more self-sustained, and that's all I would like, and that's even simpler. What is simple to me? Less of an overhead. You're not paying as much just to have the simple necessities that human beings need to keep clean, like, use the water to have a warm shower, eat good food. That's something major. So I'm trying to do as much farming as I can here it is April, and it's like I have to just focus one day and just go nuts with planting all kinds of squashes because I plan on having a nursery that I can at least sell online. Now, getting back to the stupid social media, you have to be able to stimulate each other's balance. Keep our balance here as the socials here, not as the antisocials. I mean, the antisocials have their way of keeping their balance, and you guys watch them and clap on as they stay up and running. And it's not even up and running. They just do a few minutes and then they shove it in your face and repeat it for 50 fucking hours or days or years. And they're, who knows where they are now. I'm collecting on all your interest. But anyway, let's talk about your own balance that you need to maintain as the organic human faction that has this free illumination highway where you can just mistake just ho hum it. You're ho humming the phenomenon that this is the human brain, the mainframe of the human brain, and it's you're getting a frontal lobotomy like a long time ago. I noticed when I first got on here, I was like, wait, I could just, oh man, I'm a super sensitive empath. So when I was messing with IBM a long time ago, I'm going to shorten this up. And so when I got on computer, this one now, I somehow electrically I was going in, I was trying to figure out, well, what happened. Yeah, it's quantum computerization. It's not just, boy, it's just in there. You don't have to put floppy disks or anything, you know what I mean? And how it's coming through the wires and understanding the possibility and how everything should be available, and it is, and it was. They take away all the free information that was there, and they're really doing something. It's like, oh God, somebody is interested in turning everybody into just bland robots and non-human, no feeling. I mean, it's okay. That's, you can have that, but you're not really living. In order for the human being to be turned on and to really live their full potential, they need to look and go in through the truth. What is it that they're missing? All of the hidden things. There's a lot of hidden things, and the internet here had it, man. The internet had just enough for us to go, really, because in case you are, and you should be, and you should have been, I know I was, curious about your reality. Why is it the way it is? And then you just keep those ringing in your head. Like, and I remember, one of the latest questions was, why are these airplanes able to go over and they lead a stream, and then when that stream is there, boy, it expands, and it just, by 3 in the afternoon, it's coated with, now, if I'm not mistaken, that was an airplane that just made that. Now it's a massive overcast. I used to go and lay in the sun all the time in a canyon, but then, and then I was like, that fucking thing just ruins I was getting some sun. Well, it's kind of cool. I can walk out now that it's cooled down a bit. I can get out of the canyon. It was like, instead of leaving at 5 or 6, I would leave at 3. But I always in my mind, why is that there? I wouldn't have that question unless I saw it in reality. And then some people already kind of knew. I didn't know, and they're already talking about it on the internet, and they were confronting me about it, and I was like, well, I'm trying to give them the answer that I know. It's condensation, and that is an answer for what you can see sometimes that comes out and then it disappears. This thing is just not supposed to happen like that, but it does. They're releasing particles that now I understand what it is. And it's kind of, don't want to take up your time, but that's just one of the examples. And then you get on the internet, and everybody now, there's just, you can research it. It's happening. Chemtrails, and whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? It's like a distribution. They try to spray anything and everything in the air for purposes that you can look into and research why they would want to do that. And some of it is like, it's war, babes. Those are warlords up there. There's always an attack against God. If you want to get straight into it, man, they talk about spiritual warfare. I mean, and they're like, why? Ask who it is first, and you will get down to why. Ask who it is that is farming your foods, and they don't care how it turns out, just as long as they can process it good enough that it gets on the table and they take your money for it at a cheaper cost. Of course, the GMO foods are a lot less, but they can do this. They're doing, and who is capitalizing on the non-GMO? And it's always an overhead, and it's always a penny pinch. The biggest thing nowadays you can see is just skimming off the top. Everybody. Man, who isn't sick of it nowadays? Who's really trying to keep up with all of that shit? Just filling time. And there's a lot better work to do on this planet than fill time like that. And really, you're serving the enemy. You don't even know it. Whatever. Oh, you did great. You did great. You became a realtor, or you became a doctor, or you became one of these farmers for Monsanto, or you became a doctor. I hate to say it, but become a dentist. The money system, the institution system trains these people with their money. What is the thing to do? Well, money will tell you what to do. Go over to this school. Why? Because money will pay for it, even if it's your money or their money. Um, Either way, you're going to get this education that money pays for that sends you out there to do what? To make money, to do what money wants you to do. And it's not even like, what are you doing? Plastic surgery now. That should be illegal. Be happy with your body. You're going to die anyway. I understand. Okay, I understand that prosthetics and things from having a disease or an accident, and you resculpt your body, but people that walk in and say, I want a new chest and a new ass and a new lips and a new forehead, those people need therapy, and so do the other people that say, okay, and they pull out scalpels to do it.